So, recently, I was trying to repair my iPod. And I mean trying as in I got too frustrated and tired, so that project's on hold. But it made me realize something. A lot of people, at least on my feed, probably yours, have been switching back to retro tech. Mostly in terms of posting content on, the old devices that they found and are using anew. But that made me want to actually show you mine as well. Of course, with staying on theme, showing you all of my old handheld devices. Now, it's definitely something interesting whenever I can pick up a Nintendo DS and it still has a charge, which makes me question, first of all, the battery safety, because let's be honest, I don't think that this thing should have a charge right now. But also, what the heck did Nintendo do to get batteries to last this long? Because we need this right now. In terms of my old devices, most of them I've kept or have had to, repair, do some upkeep with. This is the original Nintendo DS, which is in complete stock condition, I should say. Is completely stock, minus the back game cartridge not working because I broke it whenever I was much younger, and I just don't feel like fixing it. Although it looks like whenever I shine a flashlight in it, at least it looks like I just need to change a few pins. It doesn't really matter, but of course I always have the Game Boy port, which I have apparently been playing Tony Hawk's American Skateland. Okay, I don't even remember this one, but yeah. Apparently that was the last game I was playing on this one. I don't know. This one I try not to touch too much because I actually want to try and preserve it, especially with its very nice and unique Spider-Man skin. I mean, this thing truly did just scream just early 2000s gaming because I'm pretty sure I even have a Spider-Man game to go along with it. So, yeah. First handheld console I've ever technically had, that was officially and fully mine, at least. But then that brings me to the next thing, which is actually my PSP. Now, this one is one that I have done a bit of work on, mostly in terms of modding it. No hardware mods because I actually do like the hardware, and it's actually very nostalgic to just have it. I mean, come on, this port alone should tell you everything. But oh wait, is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. Okay. But also because that hardware mod for this would be, in my words, invasive because it's just not necessary. The best part was always batteries, just having removable batteries so I wouldn't have to worry about charging it constantly. That's definitely something I wish we could bring back, except, now it's not as fun, but, like I said, I've modded this thing, I have games on it, I can always do some UMD hunts to find some movies. I already have some movies as well. I have a small collection, but definitely interesting, and it makes a great MP3 player until I get the iPod fixed, because like I said, I don't feel like using that thing anymore right now. It's just kind of a hassle, but this was definitely a great thing to do, especially whenever you talk about its upgrade from this that I got, which was the Nintendo DSi, which, I mean, seems like a flip-flop between Nintendo and Sony, but both were household names, so it makes sense. So I did recently finish modding it. I am still in the process of ripping my games and putting them on here. Is the volume on? Okay, I just turned it down fast enough, hopefully. But obviously I have a few games for the DS XL, I guess. I definitely like this one better because it fits my hands more. It definitely feels weird not having, oh, this thing needs to be charged. badly. It does feel weird considering, like, I'm used to having a controller style, you know, like with a Steam Deck or with an actual controller, but it's definitely nice to just like kind of have something that's, I guess, a bit smaller and definitely more portable, because I've just thrown this in a bag, thrown it in my pocket, and I've, you know, just waiting in line, you just play something. Tetris has been like the best thing for me right now with this thing, because I mean, yeah, OG Tetris for sure is definitely a vibe on this, because how is it not? The camera is definitely laughable, especially considering you can't record video. I don't really know, because between this and the PlayStation Vita, it was like, it made sense to at least have video recording, but we also had camcorders like everywhere, so I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. But speaking of, next we have the PlayStation Vita, which I have mentioned before in possible exhaustion, actually. But this is definitely like the device I would say fits me best. Yeah. I've obviously modded this one as well. This was one of the easier devices to mod, at least. Went ahead, put some movies, some music, obviously. The camera is better than the DS, but still surprisingly good, I guess. I don't know if good's really the right word, but I enjoy using it. If you see any of the footage that I'm going to put out, I guess later, it might have been on this, because most people are buying camcorders. I don't know why. I just really like using the PlayStation Vita as my camcorder. Probably because it's a multimedia feature. I don't know, like anything multimedia, this is like, yep, right here. This is what I'm going to go to. But yeah, a lot of people are buying camcorders or old point and shoot cameras. I just grabbed my Vita. Feel like that's enough said. MP3 player, movie, TV show watcher, whatever, gaming device. I've probably done a bit too much with this, because I've even put my PSP games on it to an extent. Not all of them. I just don't feel like it, really. There's no need. Like, after you have what is it? From Russia with Love. What else do you need? Yeah, I could literally talk about the PlayStation Vita alone for like a day, maybe. I don't know, but definitely a device that I have seriously underestimated and have loved since the day I originally got it. And speaking of devices that are underestimated but loved, we lastly have the Steam Deck, which is insanely huge in comparison. But between the Steam Deck, the PlayStations, and the Nintendos, they all have a genuine, what's the word I'm looking for? Use case, I guess, because of their size, for sure. I mean, this thing going into a pocket is laughable at best, but at the same time, it's also more powerful to where it puts all of them to shame, for starters, obviously. But it also kind of puts into perspective how interesting and unique these devices are. Now, obviously, this thing is also a PC, so I've been using it more as a PC whenever I'm playing my PC games, and it's much heavier, so I'm setting this one down. But I've obviously been using that one more for PC games, or I guess legally emulating console games, we'll say. And, you know, just Steam OS overall is definitely interesting, but I've definitely realized that you cannot really use it whenever you're offline, basically. So I might I will be changing the operating system. I do have a micro SD card with Ubuntu, I think, on it. as a replacement or a replacement-ish sort of thing. I don't know. That might be a whole video of its own. I already did hardware mods. Yeah, it's the Steam Deck puts them all to shame, but at the same time, if I had to choose, only I mean, it's just Nintendo and Sony, but still, PlayStation Vita and the Nintendo DSi still are top tier, if you ask me. Even to this day, as long as you don't really mess too much with the camera, PlayStation Vita passes, but the Nintendo, oof. But yeah, for the most part, I think that's it. Yep. Yeah, that was it. It's just my collection of handheld devices, or correction, handheld gaming devices that I kind of realized that I fully have, acquired. But yeah, hopefully this was interesting, and hopefully this at least gave you an idea of something you could do with your gaming device. Maybe emulate it, use it, I don't know. Up to you. That's all. Have a nice day.